Buckle up, explorers! This is the part 6 of the Global Money Challenge. We're about to zip around the world. No passport needed. So grab your brain power, pack your curiosity, and get ready for a whirlwind currency quest. Question 152. What is the currency of Nicaragua? The Cordoba, NIO. Named after Spanish explorer Francisco Hernández de Cordoba, it's Nicaragua's official currency. Question 153. What is the currency of Niger? It's the West African CFA franc, XOF. Niger shares this currency with 7 other West African nations. Question 154. What is the currency of St. Helena? It's the St. Helena pound, SHP. This currency is pegged to the British pound and used on the remote island of St. Helena. Question 155. What is the currency of North Macedonia? The Macedonian dinar, MKD. Introduced after gaining independence from Yugoslavia in 1992. Question 156. What is the currency of Kosovo? The euro, EUR. Kosovo uses the euro even though it's not part of the European Union. Question 157. What is the currency of Oman? The Omani Rial, OMR. One of the highest valued currencies in the world. Question 158. What is the currency of Antigua and Barbuda? The East Caribbean dollar, XCD, shared with other Eastern Caribbean nations. Question 159. What is the currency of Palau? The US dollar USD. Palau uses the dollar as its official currency, despite being an independent nation. Question 160. What is the currency of Panama? The Balboa, PAB. The Balboa circulates alongside the US dollar in Panama. Question 161. What is the currency of Papua New Guinea? The Kina, PGK, named after a traditional shell currency used in the country. Question 162. What is the currency of Paraguay? The Guarani, PYG, named after the indigenous Guarani people. Question 163. What is the currency of Peru? The sol, PIN. Sol means sun in Spanish, reflecting Incan heritage. Question 164. What is the currency of Saint-Pierre and Miquelon? The euro, EUR. This French collectivity uses the euro like mainland France. Question 165. What is the currency of Poland? The zloty, PLN. The name means golden in Polish. Question 166. What is the currency of Portugal? The euro, EUR. Portugal adopted the euro in 2002, replacing the escudo. Question 167. What is the currency of Rwanda? The Rwandan franc, RWF, used since independence from Belgium in 1962. Question 168. What is the currency of Romania? The Romanian leu, RON. Leu means lion in Romanian. Question 169. What is the currency of St. Kitts and Nevis? The East Caribbean dollar, XCD. A small island nation using the XCD like its Caribbean neighbors. Question 170. What is the currency of St. Lucia? The East Caribbean dollar, XCD, also shares this currency with nearby island nations. Question 171. What is the currency of St. Vincent and the Grenadines? The East Caribbean dollar, XCD, another user of the shared Eastern Caribbean currency. Question 172. What is the currency of Samoa? The Tala, WST. Tala means dollar in Samoan. Question 173. What is the currency of San Marino? The euro, EUR. Despite being outside the EU, San Marino uses the euro via an agreement with Italy. Question 174. What is the currency of São Tomé and Príncipe? The Dobra, STN. Updated in 2018 to a new version to reduce inflation. Question 175. What is the currency of Western Sahara? The Moroccan dirham, MAD. Although disputed, much of Western Sahara uses the Moroccan dirham. Question 176. What is the currency of Senegal? The West African CFA franc, XOF, shared with many French-speaking countries in West Africa. Question 177. What is the currency of Serbia? The Serbian dinar, RSD, introduced in the early 2000s after Yugoslavia's dissolution. Question 178. What is the currency of Seychelles? The Seychellois rupee, SCR, a tropical island currency unique to Seychelles. Question 179. What is the currency of Sierra Leone? The Leone, SLE, recently redenominated in 2022 to simplify large numbers. Question 180. What is the currency of Palestine? The Israeli shekel, ILS, widely used in Palestine, along with the Jordanian dinar in some areas. Question 181. What is the currency of Slovakia? The euro, EUR, adopted the euro in 2009, replacing the koruna. Question 182. What is the currency of Slovenia? The euro, EUR. Slovenia was the first former Yugoslav country to join the Eurozone. Question 183. What is the currency of the Solomon Islands? The Solomon Islands dollar, SBD, introduced in 1977 to replace the Australian dollar. Question 184. What is the currency of Somalia? The Somali shilling, SOS, often replaced informally by US dollars in some areas. Question 185. What is the currency of Tanzania? The Tanzanian shilling, TZS, introduced in 1966 after gaining independence. Question 186. What is the currency of Tuvalu? The Australian dollar, AUD. Tuvalu uses the Australian dollar as its official currency. Question 187. What is the currency of Spain? The euro, EUR. Spain switched from the peseta to the euro in 2002. Question 188. What is the currency of Sri Lanka? The Sri Lankan rupee, LKR, introduced in 1872, originally pegged to the Indian rupee. Question 189. What is the currency of Sudan? The Sudanese pound, SDG, introduced in 2007 after the split with South Sudan. Question 190. What is the currency of Suriname? The Surinamese dollar, SRD, introduced in 2004, replacing the guilder. Question 191. What is the currency of Vanuatu? The Vatu, VUV, introduced in 1981 after independence from France and the UK. Question 192. What is the currency of Syria? The Syrian pound, SYP, also known as the lira, used since the 1940s. Question 193. What is the currency of Tajikistan? The Somoni, TJJS, introduced in 2000, replacing the Tajikistani ruble. Question 194. What is the currency of Uzbekistan? The Uzbekistani Som, UZDS, introduced in 1993 after gaining independence from the Soviet Union. Question 195. What is the currency of Trinidad and Tobago? The Trinidad and Tobago dollar, TTD, introduced in 1964. It's used throughout both islands. Question 196. What is the currency of Israel? The Israeli New Shekel, ILS, introduced in 1985 to stabilize the economy and replace the old shekel. Great job! Currency champions! You've just traveled through 45 countries without packing a bag and learned how people pay around the world. How many did you get right? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a global quiz with us. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring,